Oracles in the crypto ecosystem, and why are they so useful? In this video, we will explain it to you. Oracles are services that offer external information to smart contracts. If you do not remember what smart contracts are, you can visit the video in which we talk about it. By default, smart contracts can only access information from the blockchain, such as transactions between users. The problem is that most decentralized applications need information from the real world or outside the blockchain to take certain actions. Oracles are used to create a bridge between the real world and the blockchain. For example, there are dApps that depend on electoral results, stock market values, or delays in certain flights. Oracles are vital within the blockchain ecosystem because they expand the scope in which smart contracts can operate. Without the blockchain oracles, smart contracts would have very limited use. An oracle not only sends information but also includes the consultation, verification, and authentication of external data sources to later be able to transmit that information in a secure way. To get data from the outside world, a smart contract must be invoked and network resources must be expended. For example, gas. Some oracles also have the ability to not only transmit information to smart contracts, but also to send it to external sources. Let's imagine that we want to create a sports betting smart contract, for example, to determine the winner of the soccer tie between Spain and England. Users can bet on the same smart contract that they believe will be the winner of the match. After the match, if your forecast was favorable, then you receive certain funds. The result of this match by default is not within the blockchain, with which we have to resort to an oracle through a smart contract to receive this information. An oracle, for example, could make a request to various sports newspapers to determine the winner of the match and send it to the smart contract, so that it modifies its internal state and can send the funds to the winners of the bet. Oracles are classified according to the source of the data, the direction of the information, and the trust model you use. There are two sources of data obtained by software and data by hardware. The software ones are the most common and include extracting information from computer programs or the internet. On the other hand, the hardware ones are based on obtaining information from sensors. For example, the temperature of a virus control room. The direction of the information can be inbound or outbound. Typically, incoming information is used, where the smart contract receives information to then execute certain logic. Instead, the information can be outgoing, causing the smart contract to send information to external sources. The trust model the oracle uses is vitally important. There are centralized oracles that obtain information from a single entity, for example, from a single web page or from a computer program belonging to a company. And there are also decentralized oracles, which use several sources of information to validate it. It must be emphasized that if the data source of a centralized oracle is compromised, then the oracle is no longer secure, thus making the smart contract no longer secure and open to possible attacks. Remember that a system is only as strong as its weakest point. That is why it is vitally important to choose safe oracles in smart contracts. At Yielding, you can participate in a wide range of DeFi opportunities through smart contracts and start generating passive income like never before, easy and transparent. We encourage you to be a part of this new revolution. Follow us and like us to learn more about DeFi. You can also visit the link in the description to register on our platform and start generating passive income in the DeFi ecosystem.